One of the main fears of first aid is the fear of infection. This is especially prevalent in today's world with the outbreak of COVID-19, and people may not solely be wearing gloves during first aid, but also in everyday life as well. There's lots of different types of gloves, and you might see different colours, but they're all quite straightforward to use. Most gloves nowadays are either nitrile or vinyl. When putting gloves on, make sure that you have nothing sharp on your hands, such as rings or bracelets, as these can break the glove's material. Also, check the gloves before putting them on to make sure there are no holes in them. You can do this by pushing air in to see if any air escapes. Should you find a hole, put a new pair on. Put the gloves onto your hand and pull them down your wrists. Should there be more than one patient on the scene, you must change your gloves between the patients, as the gloves will harbour any infection and you will just end up passing infection from one patient to the other. So for each patient, wear a new pair of gloves. When removing the gloves, you don't want to touch any body fluids on the gloves, so there are special ways to take the gloves off, which is much more careful than when putting the gloves on. First of all, pinch one glove on the outside and then remove it, turning the glove inside out in the process. What this does, it keeps any contaminants on the inside. Another good thing about doing this is if there are any dressings, tissues or anything that may harbour contaminations, you can scrunch them up in your hand before taking the first glove off and then contain it in the inside out glove. Once you've taken off the first glove, keep hold of it in your other hand and scrunch it up into a ball in your gloved hand. Then put the non-gloved finger underneath the second glove without touching the outside and pull the glove fully off, again turning it inside out with the contaminated things on the inside. Finally, you want to dispose of it correctly, which can be done in anything such as a biohazard bin, a sanitary bin, or securely double bagged in your rubbish.